Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So I'm going to go with you guys in the S&P 500 again. This is the SPY. I'm going to go over exactly what has to happen for us to continue on higher here. Again, gapping up, looking to see if we can break above our 401 level that we did mention from yesterday. Continued on past 401, continued on past 405. Now breaking into the gap down point that we did mention for our possible room to the upside. I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. And again, with CPI coming up on Tuesday, a lot can change from now and then. So again, a lot of people are expecting a decrease in CPI. Very much expecting that. That is why we did continue on higher today. So I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Now, before I jump into this, all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that I mention every single day throughout the week. And if you guys are day traders or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Intables room, today, for example, we had 𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐤. As you guys can see with 𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐤, we did have a continuation on higher here. We were looking to see if we can break into newer highs. And as you guys can see, midday, we did continue on higher here. Again, a nice continuation on the day after getting an engulfing candle here with that continuation on, again, that rejection from our 20-day moving average that we would have been looking for here. As you guys can see, again, we were respecting our 20-day moving average, looking to see if we can continue on higher. We did respect it and had that strength to continue on higher. Look for that continuation, and sure enough, we did get it. A nice continuation with 𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐤, a very textbook play here. So again, if you do want to see very volatile breakouts like we mentioned with 𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐤, go to intables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So let's jump into this one. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, as you guys can see, looking at our candle structure, I just wanted to go over this last week. As you guys can see, again, we did have a gap down. We had this engulfing candle to the downside, and then we did continue on lower because we did have that engulfing candle. And as you guys can see, we did have our support here that we did mention on the week, and we did bounce off of it a couple times here, had a nice play from here, and had that bounce. And then we did get that Nord Stream news midweek. We did have a pullback, and then we had a nice bounce back after that with an engulfing candle to the upside. Mentioned that we do have pressure to the upside. Mentioned in the Intables room as Powell was speaking, actually after Powell spoke, that Powell added nothing different from what he mentioned previously. So again, we did have a continuation on higher, and then going into today, we did have a gap up. So now our question is, can we continue on into this gap down that we had previously? Well, as you guys can see, we are testing the upper end of our channel here. We are looking to see if we can continue on past it. In my opinion, if we are looking for that confirmation on a continuation on higher, I want to see if we can at least continue on above, come back and retest, and then continue on higher from here with higher lows, higher highs. That is what we'd be looking for, to continue on higher. That is what the market is on watch for. We could possibly just continue to gap up here. Again, that very much could possibly happen since we are leading into CPI with an anticipation of a decrease in CPI. Again, a lot of people anticipating that CPI is, again, more likely to be continuing on lower than it is to continue on higher. And the reason why is because gas prices have been lower for about 38 to 39 days now in a row. Now, looking at our pressure again on our MACDs, you guys can see we had a continuation on a decrease in sell pressure this week that we have been talking about. So again, playing to the downside, very risky. So we did not play as much to the downside, hopefully, since we did have that decrease in sell pressure. We do have our EMA lines now crossing up, looking to see if we can continue on with our 12 above our 26, and then continue on ultimately above the median of our MACD to continue on higher. Again, this is the median of our MACD that we needed to continue on past. As you guys can see previously, again, we did continue on past the median of our MACD, and we did have that rally. So looking for the same thing to happen to confirm that we are getting extra strength here in the market. Now, looking at our RSI here, as you guys can see, we were pointing down, looking to see if we were going to continue on into oversold territory. But as you guys can see, we did point up. We were pointing up yesterday with more strength to the upside than we did have to the downside. Sure enough, we did continue on up here. Now we are looking to see if we can continue on above the median of our RSI. If we cannot continue on above the median of RSI, if we for some reason do get a rejection, previously we did have this happen actually. As you guys can see previously, we did come up, we jumped above the median of RSI, we did continue on lower, we did get bullish divergence way back before that, and then we did get our rejection at the median of RSI here, looking for that continuation, and we did continue on higher. So again, now looking to see if we can continue on above the median of RSI. Breaking above our previous point that we did have on our bounce before we did continue on lower would be a very key point for us to continue on higher from. That would be a target for us to look for to continue on higher. Again, looking for that strength to continue on above that red candle that we had previously on this gap down would be that strength that we'd be looking for to the upside, looking to see if we can jump into overbought territory. Once again, on the RSI is what we'd be looking for to continue on above this red candle, in my opinion. Now, we have been tracking our 20-day moving average and our 50. As you guys can see, we are crossing down. We are jumping just above our 20-day moving average here with the body of our candle, looking to see if we can hold it. Again, this can very much turn into some type of rejection if our 20-day moving average does somehow start to continue to curl down here. And again, we do continue on with a possible rejection here on the lower end of our trend level here. And again, we're looking for that possible either rejection to this point or looking for that possible retest to confirm that we are continuing on higher, in my opinion, is what I'll be looking for from here if we were not holding. But again, a very nice play from support that we have been mentioning on the week. Making sure we are staying focused on candle structure, pressure, and momentum is very key. Now, looking at our Bollinger Bands, looking at compression and decompression, we did mention again that we were bouncing off of the lower end of our second deviation, not decompressing to the downside. Mentioned that yesterday, and sure enough, continued on with this continuation on higher. Now, looking at our Fibonacci lines, as you guys can see, we are breaking above our 0.382 fib here at 404. We are looking to see if we can continue on above 410 to see if we can continue on above into this gap down that we had. Again, that is the level that we're looking for next, is to see if we can continue on past 410. That is our 0.5 fib, a very strong fib. And if we do get a rejection at our 0.5 fib, maybe we get a possible inverted hammer here like we have been mentioning at our 0.5 fib and possibly get that rejection. Again, that would be that rejection to the downside. But however, if we can get above our 0.5 fib, continue on past it with that decrease in CPI that a lot of people are anticipating, then in my opinion, we can easily continue on past this 0.5 fib. We're going to look to see exactly what happens. But again, a very nice bounce from support, looking to see if we can continue on higher. Looking at candle structure going into next week is what I'm going to be looking for, and I will be going over the market with you guys on Sunday as usual, exactly how I'll be playing into it. Now, again, with that said, if you guys are day traders or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the instables, again, like we had with 𝐔𝐩𝐝𝐸X, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, we mentioned very volatile breakouts, as consistent as you're going to find them, in my opinion, of course, because I am watching these charts every single day for you guys. So again, for only $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you instables that come over every single day and support the channel, we're going to continue to go at it, stay patient, take what the market gives us as we do every single day in the instables. And again, a very patient week this week with Powell and then CPI coming up on Tuesday. Fed hikes about a week after, just taking what the market gives us. I appreciate everybody that has been coming over seriously every day and supporting the channel. I appreciate every one of you guys. I hope you guys do have a blessed weekend. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.